So I've been thinking a little bit about myth and mythology and metaphor and some of the different ways that people have tried to talk about divine or religious experience. And I thought it might be fun to just throw some of those out real quickly. What one in again, if you're in a literal mindedness and you want to argue about this as truth or not, I guess I really don't know what to say. This is a speculative story that I think lends intelligibility to some of our everyday experiences. It's not to be taken too seriously. Okay. So, I think many people know there is a tradition out there that sometimes describes uh, human or contemporary religious experiences as an initial quest to experience the divine, to come to know the divine, to have a divine encounter or something like this. And then through time and discipline, and after a certain while, the person comes to experience themselves, we'll say, as the hunted rather than the hunter. This shift happens where the person comes around from, we'll say, trying to get to know God and to understand what God would mean, to seeing it as if God were trying to get to know the person and wanted to get to know the person. Now, again, is God a being, a he or a she? Again, it is sort of a bunch of metaphors. But if you take some of our experiences and then play them in light of big cosmological questions, it's funny. It's if you imagine in the beginning there was just this one singularity. Well, the singularity couldn't know itself in the same way that you can't see your own face. That you remain a mystery to yourself, and it's as if the one was a mystery to itself and tried to get to know itself, and so it infected itself with division, and it thought it would haunt itself as another to recover itself, but it ended up just losing itself. And here we are dispersed in historicity, and each of us is a way that the one tried to get to know itself but lost itself in the confusion of just becoming so many others. And I guess it's an interesting story to sort of play around with, that to what extent is the one in the many a dance of a one that couldn't even be won except by losing itself. And now, as it haunts itself as another, it's trying to get to know who it really is. That is the trials, the sufferings, all the experiences we have. They're what the one subjected itself to in order to test itself. Now, there isn't some grand wearer of all of the many masks that's somehow registering who it really is. Instead, each one of us, as we feel life's agony, as we feel tremendous, inflood of love and of possibility and of also of despair. Those are the different experiences that are possible in this, I guess, this ongoing dance of self-revelation through time. So those are some thoughts. Okay, thanks.